Are we on the right channel? I'm not even sure if we're on the right channel or not. Hello. We're back. Yeah. I gotta find the what a dumbass. Sorry, I gotta find the link now because now I'm all screwed up. I'm on Casino Gaming TV, right? Geez, what a doofus. Where are we? Why is my live like not showing up on the thing either? Videos, shorts, live, whatever. Are we on CDTV? Yeah, I know, Nemo. I know. Right channel. That was funny. Yeah, sorry. I totally hit the wrong button. You were right, Anthony. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? I'm still trying to find the feed though on my YouTube because on YouTube I still have to do the thing. It doesn't show me as being live. Oh, you know what? It shows me as a Latterson being live. Is that what it's showing? Oh, it's got the Latterson episode. Well, that's stupid. What the hell happened here? Is this where we are? Hold on a second. Oh my God. All right. Well, I guess it's got me on the Latterson thing. Jeez, whatever. All right. We'll use this one as the live, I guess. Oh, God, I hate my life sometimes. Anyway, is Craig here? Craig's here. Okay, here I go. I'm going to go to hit the right button. Now I'm going to ask you a question, Craig. And the question is, what the hell were you thinking? Here's, yeah, we're on the 100K. That's okay. I'll redo this. I'll fix it later on. I'll fix it later. It doesn't matter. Sorry, everybody, for being like an idiot. Anyway, here we go. Craig, I want to ask, this is Craig's come out role in last Friday night's fights, the last one you did. I want you to explain yourself in chat for me, okay? And I want to show you what you did. And let's see where the logic is. I'm not trying to make fun of you, but where's the logic here? You got 440 inside, okay? That's the primary bet, okay? We got $90 hop in the reds, okay? These 90s, right? These 30s will win. Let's just take it from here, right? Anything on the inside rolls, right? That's 140. If you get an inside number, it's 140, okay? Great. Let's say you set the point of 8, but you're going to lose 90 and you're going to lose 80 over here. You got 80 bucks in the horn and 90 here. That's 170. So if an inside number rolls, you're going to be down 30 bucks. So that's up here. Up here is going to be a negative 30 bucks if a top number rolls. So if an inside number rolls, you're minus 30. If a 7 rolls, right, 30 times 15 is going to be 600 bucks minus 440s. Let me do the math here. So 600 bucks. Let's do a calculator. Calculator. Let's go. That's going to be 600 on the win for one of these, right? Let's put it out there. There's 600 bucks, okay? Minus 60, minus 140. Whoop, wait, 600, clear. 600 minus 60 minus 140, or minus 440, rather, is 100 bucks minus the 80, right? So your best bet on a 7 is to win 20 bucks. So your 7 is a positive 20 bucks. Okay. Good for you. 20 bucks there. And on the horn, it's kind of the same thing. 30. So on an ace deuce, you've got, let's just do the math there. On an ace deuce or 11, you've got 60 or 40 times 15, which is 660, right? Is that right? 40 times 15, 600. Right here, you've got 20 times 30, which is also 600. So on the horn, they all win the same 600 bucks, right? But you're going to lose on all the horn numbers 440 plus 90, which is 530, plus either 40, 60, 80, plus 80, which is 610, or you're going to lose 60, which leaves you with 10 bucks. So either you're going to win $10 on a horn number, you're going to win $20 on a 7, or you're going to lose $30 on the 440. And when you did that bet, I was like, wait a minute, everything loses. I forgot, I didn't have the math quite perfect, but $20 here, $10 here at the best, and $30 of a loss on a number, that's an awful lot of money out there for really, I'm not seeing the return. So I do want to do a full Monday morning quarterback of all the bets placed. And again, not for ridicule's sake. I want to really break down the full thing. I think next Monday I'm going to start making Monday morning always a quarterback show because I think it's fun to kind of go back. Nemo's opening bets were the same. He was all over the place, and I'm like, the only thing good out of all those bets is the 5. Everything else was like planning for a tie or a small loss. I don't get having $700 out there to win 10, right? And I hear you, man. Just obey the champ, right? You're saying just obey, don't question champ. But we have to look at this, right? And I the reason why I do that is exactly what I said. When we're doing tournament play, it's like you guys are like spraying and praying. And I'm the $80 horn and $90 hop in the reds and $440. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of freaking money. I'm like, wait a minute. The best that can happen there is you win $20 on a horn number, right? And maybe we're trying to, maybe it's psychological intimidation. But I think at the end of the day, right, was that a smart play? Like, because Nemo went first, right? Nemo went first and did a bunch of crazy shit. Maybe he intimidated you into doing some crazy stuff. I don't know. When I look at that kind of stuff, I'm like, okay, just go 22 inside working. If you're in this or 66 inside working. You're in the same spot, right? You're like literally in the exact same spot with a $4 horn. You're actually better off. You're at $70 at risk. You're going to win 20 or you're going to win 10 either way, right? I just wanted to point that out. When I saw that, I was like, I don't know if I like what I just saw. But you're a good guy, and I wanted to talk to you about it. And I think we're going to do this. I'm going to replay the rolls next Monday from this Friday, and just kind of, maybe you'll have somebody with me. Have a guest with me, and we'll talk about the rolls and the bet choices that were made and why. We'll have some fun with this. I don't want to make this like John versus you, but when I watch how people navigate the play, especially like the last 2 or 3 rolls of each round, was where I think it gets really interesting. Because unlike regular craps in this format, you've got 2 rolls left or 3 rolls left or your last roll. It changes everything. Like normally you're going to regress, you're going to get ready for the run. You can't do that, right? And I think the psychology of the last roll is interesting. So anyway, there it is. Thanks for being a good sport, Craig. I just wanted to ask you that. All right, what's next? I'm gonna hit the right button this time. Did anybody come back besides like 4 people? All right, here we go. Let's move in. The August Hard Hat Award. Here are your nominees. I'm gonna go ahead and make the poll right now. I'm gonna do this. Give me a second to type these guys in, start a poll. It's gonna be the Hard Hat nominations. And you know the rules here, right? Hard Hat. This is gonna go till the end of the show. Okay, so the first one is gonna be Joe from Craps Master Journey. Okay, the second nominee, as I'm saying this out loud, I'm typing it, so bear with me here as I type nice and slow. It's Joe, it's Craig, it's Craig from OBC. It's going to be Brian from HCS. And it's going to be Ken from Ken Knows Gambling. Okay, and there is the poll. That poll will be live throughout the show. I will stop the poll at the very end of the show. I'll take a screen grab of it. Anybody you vote for today in this poll, it counts 3 times. Each vote here, 1 vote is 3 votes until the day's over, until the show's over only. So you get a little bit of bonus action on your votes if you're doing it live with me. Later on, I'll put a community post up and I'll get the rest of the folks voting. And then we'll have to make, I'm not sure if the hard hat made it from Waylon to Ed. I never saw it on Ed's table. So I got to check with those 2. It's got to go through Ed first and then get to the next winner. So we'll see what happens. But there you go. Waylon, you're here. Did you get the hard hat to Ed? I'll ask you directly. I just saw you pop into chat. Let us know in chat if you did. And then we got to figure out the logistics of getting that thing from you to Ed and from Ed to the new winner. But there it is. There's your hard hat award winner. All guys are deserving of this thing, right? And I say this all the time. Like Joe's putting in massive amount of hours, right? Craig with the Beat Old Bay is putting in massive amount. And Craig took his shirt off and shot sideways for us. Full profile shooting shirt off on Friday night, right? Ken is now doing 2 lives a week. We guilted him into doing 2 lives a week. That guy's a wealth, man. That guy's a wealth of information. I mean, I know he rub you the wrong way sometimes, right? But Ken is like literally the most honest, transparent guy there is. And he'll tell you what he thinks about a strategy or a way of play. And he's going live more often now, right? He's doing more and more and more to get ready for these shows. So I think that's what calls a guy out for me. And of course, Brian, you know, Brian's putting in the massive hours editing the video. So, okay, you should get it soon. So it's on the way to him. Okay, cool. Thanks, Wyndham, for that. All right, well, there it is. There's your hard hat, August for August. We'll close the votes down at the end of this show, and then we'll do later on rest of the day. So there is that. I think we're going to get moving on pretty quick here. I'm going to skip over the announcements. I want to talk, Waylon's here, right? We're going to do a little bit of Waylon week. And the reason why I'm doing Waylon week is this. I'm going to switch from the Latterson, I think, to the mind as strategy number 2 in the daily paycheck. I think we're going to go to the mind. I love the mind. There's a lot of versions of it though, right? There's the basic one. There's when you add the 4 and 10 to it, there's the perpetual ladders, all these ways of playing the mind. So I want to get some practice in. I thought, let me practice it a little bit here live in front of y'all. And as part of the practice, I'm going to have it play against other strategies alongside. So we're going to do the regular mind. Looks like this. It's 110 inside. Let me get that mic thing on. 110 inside. We're going to press on any non-win. So any non-win we get, we're going to go up a level. Now, with a $1,000 bankroll, that level is going to be $22. There's no way to take a $1,000 bankroll and go 110 inside, 220 inside, 330, 440. You'll be out of money in 3 rolls. There's no way to do that. So I got to do baby ladders at this level. But we're going to press from the inside. We're going to stop at level 5. I'd like to stop at level 5. And I like to go back to 0 on a 7 or a level 5 hit. So I'm going to go up to level 5, down to 0, up to level 5, down to 0. I'm going to keep doing that ladder. That's the way that I've had good success with this strategy, especially at small levels. I'm going to play this thing balls to the wall later in the week. I got one that I think I call it the hive mind, which is like never stopping the level and doing all sorts of craziness with it, like a really aggressive one. The basic mind is going to be that. I put 2 restrictions on it. Stop at level 5, back to level 1 after a 5 hit or after a 7. That's my change. Now we're going to play that against the basic half press. I'm going to go 96 across, okay? And we're going to first hit on a number, same bet. From there on, half press by half the wins. That's going to be the thing. Very standard way to play versus a very non-standard way to play. The difference you're going to see here is on a long run, the mind's going to do great. On the short runs, they're both going to lose, but the 96 guy will only ever lose 96. The mind is going to lose at least 110, potentially more if we're laddered up and not getting our wins. All right. So I want you to see kind of how it's going to flow this way here. The rest of the week, I have Waylon versus Waylon on a couple different ways. I'm going to do the permanent press tomorrow. We're going to do Waylon's mind versus Waylon's mind. I'm doing the Dixieland mind and the hive mind Thursday and Friday. So you get to see a couple of different options here. But again, I want to get a sense of bankroll, right? Is $1,000 going to work? What are our levels? And we get some right side plans. So there we are. How's that feel, right? We're going to go do this right now. Let me go to the table. I'll do the big view of the table. We'll turn the lights back on and let's go it. Let's go. Nemo hates wind craps. Why? Because it beats you, right? Because wind craps beat you. Is that why you hate it? I hate wind craps too. Oh, you hate because you can't script. The scripting takes a minute to learn. I did a series on how to do it one week, but we should do it again. It's not intuitive out of the gate. Once you get used to it, though, it's such a good tool. Anyway, here we go. Coffee is down. I got 2 guys here with $1,500 in the bank. I'm going to put the mind in front, and I'll put the 96 across. Actually, I'll put the mind in the back. The mind will be close to me. The guy in the front will be 96 across. He's going to drop $100 down. He's going to get $4 change. And we're going to go 96 across. And let me get him set up here. He'll be in front. Yeah, 96 across in front. I don't have the David dexterity yet, but I'm getting there. Do I have an extra one somewhere? I do. There we go. 96 across for the first guy. The second guy, Waylon, is going to drop 2 blacks. He's going to go 110 inside with $90 change. And there's the change. There's his 2 blacks. Puck is going to be off. Oh, no. The puck's going to be off for a minute. And let's just roll these things out and play them the stock standard way. Okay, we'll try and keep it as simple as I possibly can here. Root for who you want to root for, but watch rhythm. Okay, I'm gonna try and manage I will color up to black every chance I get in the rack. I'm gonna always do that. Let me get this, move over here a little bit, this way. So you can see where the racks stand easier. There's a 527 on the come out. There they are. Hopefully this table is going to be friendly for us today. We get to see some good rolls. There's an 8. All right, there's the $8 in the back. Let's go. Let's go. There's a hard 6. All right, so we know that the guy who's playing the 96 across is going to win 21 bucks, and he's going to same bet the first time. Looking to win 100 bucks here. Basically, he's looking to get that 100 bucks locked quickly. Same down here, right? That 6 will pay 35 bucks, 25, 35. Okay. Now, if I right away, I got 100 bucks, right? I got the 90 from before, so he's down now. The 100 that he's out here, right? But he's got 100 recovered. Here we go. You'll notice that on the mind, and I have a statement to make about it later on. We get to the hive mind. After the third hit up in here, it's a good, we'll talk about it. It's a good time to be thinking about pressing. So the mind's going to win 35, and we're going to win 21 on the 96 across player. He's going to come in here, 21. And again, I'm going to manage his rack, looking to recover blacks or the reds as fast as I can, right? There's 25 bucks. I'm going to keep making it look like colors so we know exactly where we are on both guys. So here's another 25 for him. Again, once he has the 4 greens, we know he's good. Once he has 2 more greens, we know he's good. There's another 5. Sweet. All right, so this guy here in the front, that 21 bucks, he can half press the 5. Right, that number took a hit. He can half press it up. He's going to take the red and whites back. He's got a quarter in reds. He's got half his money back in his rack. He's playing at half the juice. I'm here at 35 bucks, 25, 35. Look where he's at. He's $5 away from being even now, right? 3 hits in the mind, and you're essentially square. Can't lose yet. Haven't had an outside number yet, though, to start seeing the mind work a little bit. There's another 8. That's the point. Both players are in good shape. 35 bucks to the mind. The mind is now even in the rack. This is a quarter. If I'm playing for a paycheck, there's your paycheck, right? He's got 35 in lock profit plus 110 out here. That would be 110 plus 30, 145, right? That's a paycheck. Yeah, even at 1,500 bucks, that's your 10%. We're gonna keep going with it, but he has achieved the goal. And this guy here, if I take some whites out, there's 25 bucks. He's got 75 in the rack, locked. That was the same bet for him on that 8. So he's not quite out of the hand yet, but he's damn close to being out of the hand. 75, he's got 78 bucks in, 96 out. So he'll be out of the hand here in just a minute. Yo, 6-5. There's a 5. Well, that 5 is hot, man. Jeez. On the 5, let's go. There's my 7. Okay, so the 617 happens. I'm going to do it like this to make it easy. There's 96 across. There's 110. There's 125 with 15 change. The mind is back up. Okay. The other player is going to take 100 out and get 4 change. Same bet. They're both back up. Both the racks are clean. Here we go. We're coming out. Again, if you get short runs, the mind's going to be in a bad way. We start leveling these things up. The 96 across guy will never lose more than 96. The mind guy could lose 500, depending on how the roll goes. There's a 3. There's a 10. Good. We like the end numbers as points. We love it. 10 on the end. Let's go. There's a 10. Hit it right away. Hit it right away. So that'll be, we'll do 20 for 2, same bet on that 10. The first time, same bet. That in his rack, by the way, is a quarter. That would be, I'm going to leave it here because we're going to need the ones to make some change. But right now, he's doing fine. The mind has to go up, right? That was a 10. He's going to have to drop a quarter. He's going to get 3 change. That'll be a 22 press. 1, 2, 3, 4. $22 pressure. So the mind's going to have more risk now as the roll goes because he rolled a 10, didn't win. That can work for and against you. I've seen it. I've seen this go both ways, right? There's a 4. There's a 4 again. Wow, just right back to it. So again, he's going to drop 2, get paid 20. Both the 4 and the 10 now have been same betted. They can both get pressed for that guy. That's great. The mind gets nothing out of that. Here's $22. Simple. He's at 42 bucks now, or 35, 35, and 42. That means it's 50 for 1 for him on the next hit if he gets it. If he loses it, you know, now we're down, you know, whatever, 154. So 7 come out. Aces on the come out. 7 on the come out. Oh, good. This is great. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have a super long run here. Get all this garbage out of the way now. And let's rock it. There's a 4. All right, let's go, shooter. Let's go, shooter. 7. Oh my God. Both guys get trounced. Okay, so for the guy in the front, again, we're gonna go. Let's go 75, 85, 95, 96. Same bet. For the mind, we're going to go 125, 15 change, and I'll fix them up. So here's that case where the mind never got a hit on this shooter. Got 2 presses, had opportunity, but never took a hit. And so the loss is way bigger. You can see that he's down a whole $100 more than the other guy is right now. Here we go. I love the mind. It's one of my favorite Waylon strategies, but it needs the right run to really score. And like I said, this was already at paycheck. We're just playing along for fun. There's a midnight, so nothing happens to the 96 across guy. The mind though is going to have to go up. We're going to go 25 bucks. We're going to get 3 change, and right out of the gate, a little press. Let's go. 9. We got a 9. That's great. Player in the front, $21. Same bet. First time, same bet on every number. Back here, that's going to pay 42, which is awesome, right? 42 bucks. We can lock those up. Again, I'll put the greens over here. Matter of fact, I can take, well, we'll leave it here for now. I may need to press up, but we'll make greens and blacks happen as we can. Here we go. Come on, stay hot. 5. That's a 5. That's cool. That's 21 bucks. I'm gonna do. I still have the whites yet. $21 for the first guy. Here's 21. I'll make some greens for him in a second. Back here again, it's 40 bucks. Okay, there's the 42. All right, let's make these guys both look a little bit nicer in the racks here. There's 50. And he's got a quarter. I'll just take the quarter for now. And that's a black chip. Put a black chip back in the rack. He's at $1,300 showing. A little more than 100 bucks out here. So he's got about, he's down, right? We're down because of the loss, but working our way back. With the mind, one thing you got to do is really keep control of where you are. If you forget where you are, you're going to be toast. 21 bucks in that 6. Same bet. We need some repeaters. The guy's got to get some repeaters, right? There's the 6 there. And again, that's 25, 42 on the 6. We can go 45. I'll do 45 for 3 for him. There's a Another green. And again, once he's at 1,400 bucks in the rack, we know that what's out here is going to be profit, right? That's one thing about paying attention to where you are with that thing. There's a yo, or no, that's a 10. 6, 4, 10. That's cool. That's going to be 20 bucks for 2 for that player there. He's still looking to be able to press him. He hasn't been able to press anything yet. Everything's been same betting. The mind has got to go 22 bucks. Was not a win. Okay. Let's go. On the yo 11 yo. Nothing happens to 96. The mind, 2, 3, 4, $22 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so one more. Ah, come on, John. He's at level 3, so we can press 2 more times. We're looking for it. We want to get to level 5 and grab a hit at level 5 if we can do it. Ah, we don't get it. There's the mind getting crushed, right? That just, it's the 110 plus a couple of presses, you know, and it just you get burned. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. You need the right run. This guy never got to press nothing. So here we go again. We're going to go with 125 with 15 change. The mind, same bet. 96 across guy, 50, 75, 95. There's 96 bucks. He's back out. Let's catch a run here. Let's catch a run. Yesterday I was practicing and I had, the mind was down to the last 100 bucks. And I had like a 30 something roller and made like $40 or 400 bucks with it. It was pretty cool. All right, there's a 9. Let's go. Oh. Don't shoot while you're drinking coffee, I guess, right? 437, yikes. Wow, 110 inside, back up for the mind is right out of the rack. Same bet. 96 across, drops the hundo, gets 4 change, same bet. Now we're getting crushed. Both players are getting crushed. Okay, the 96 across guy, though, is $100 to the good, right? Because those presses in the mind, the presses from your rack are what makes the mind more volatile. And it's cost him $100, you can see. That was a 5, not an 8. I rolled the dice when I brought him up. Let's stay good here. There's a 10. 10, 6, 4, 10. Cool. We'll do 20 for 2. For the half presser, take the same bet. The mind's going to have to increase their bet. So there's a, we're going to go 22, 75, 78 change. All right. Wow. He's already down 500 bucks. Isn't that insane? It's an 8. That'll work. That'll work for both players. 21, same bet. For the half press guy, got to get that money back. The mind is going to win 42. Stack the greens up over there. And again, I'll make the greens look like a black chip as soon as I can. There's a frickin' 7. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. How terrible. Jeez. Hope I have these kind of rolls today in the garage when it's time for the Ladderson to play, right? That'd be awesome. All right, 110, same bet. Jeez. Just brutal. We'll do 106 bucks. With the change, and there we go. All right, let's go. Coming out, coming out. It's a hard 10. Let's get more than one hit this time. I think I can do it. Yo. Let's go 102. And take 75 back. Somebody's texting me. Let's see if it's not Whenever I get texted during a show, I always figure that I'm screwing up the feed. My feed jacked up. Greg says I'm overpaying. I'm actually underpaying the 4s and 10s. Yeah, I'm under. I actually, you know what? You're right there. These should be 27, not 18. You're right. I'm screwing those up. My bad. I was thinking 64 across for some reason. Anyway, 516. All right, so that's going to pay 21. We know this. 21. Come inside. Say I'll color him up in a second. Back here is 42. All right. Got one black chip back over here. That's good. Back to 1,000. This guy over here, I'm going to get him some greens. There's 75 bucks. That's perfect. 75 in green. All right, here we go. 6 again. Another 6. Gotta love that. So he's going to get paid 21. Right, we'll drop a buck and have him do a half press. Take 10 bucks back. I think I took that out of the other guy's rack. It's going to be 30 bucks. So our other player owes him $1 for that move. Okay, there's 30. Okay, this is going to be 42. Again, we'll do 45 for 3. And there's $1 owed in there somewhere. I think he owes him $1. So let's make that look like a quarter. Let's go. Stay off that 7. There's a midnight. There's 22 bucks. We're going to press the mine guy, 22 bucks. These are all now going to pay 50 for 1. Let's make that a problem. There's a 3. Oh boy, there's a 3. So we're going to have to press up again back here. 25 with 3 change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get inside hit. We got to get an inside hit here. We can't be dinking around here all around it like this for too long. There's an 8. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 pays 56 here and 21 there. 21, same bet. And 56, same bet. The mine's always the same bet, but nice. Dropping two greens in the rack is always a help, right? It's another 8. Another 8. Cool. Which means he gets to press up a little bit, right? $21. Make it look like 30. Back to the rack he goes. Gonna give me $1 back, by the way. 56, 55, 56 on the backside. We'll drop 2 greens back there, which is fantastic. And there he goes. I'm gonna make that a black. Here we go. There's another 8. Look at that. Just skate on those bad boys, right? 35 bucks, 25, 35 in front. I'm gonna drop the couple of bucks, half press him up, take back a quarter. That's a black chip for him. Working his way back up and back here again, 55, 6. Nice transaction right there. In we go. I'm ready to rock. Come on, stay hot. Stay hot, shooter. 6. 6, 6, the same thing. 35. I don't have $2 to drop. Do that. We'll get our 3 change. And make him look like 42 as well. Rack of green. That's awesome. And the other guy, of course, 56. Now, when I play the hive mind, what I do is this, by the way, a little preview for a couple days from now. The hive mind works a lot like this, but now that I'm up, right, we've taken 56 bucks a couple of times. I know that we're in profit for this shooter. Now what I would do is press 22 bucks on everything. On the hits and on the misses, you're going to press 22 because you're going to be making 56, press 22, keep a quarter every single time. That's what's going to happen. What's happening here with the mine is that the wins are going to start stacking up a little bit quicker. right? Look at this. They're both exactly tied. Exactly tied in the rack. They're within $5 of each other. The difference is what's out here. There's a yo 11 yo. Okay, so the mine gets to go up again. There's $22. Okay. Okay, that's going to be 45 on the outsides. The insides are going to be 54. I'm going to take the reds away. All right, now we're looking at like getting paid like $63 on these things, right? Pretty awesome stuff, right? Is that right? 35 and 28, that looks like 63. Here we go. Stay hot. 9, yes. 21 bucks on that 9. Now, we have been pressing and making money this whole time. This player's in profit now. I don't have to same bet. I can just go right to the half press with him, right? Since since he's ahead, you don't got the same bet every single number. You can go right to the half press and stay there. And again here, 50, we'll do 65 for 2. Again, we'll put the reds here. We'll put the greens over there. Love and life. There's the 7. Okay, that was a good run though. We actually got healthy. Both guys got pretty healthy on that run. Let's take their bets down. I'm going to get them reset. We'll probably do one more. Do I have time for one more run? No, I don't. We'll have to call it there. It's 8:55. Wow, that show went fast today, huh? Let's take all this down and we'll get a quick rack count. I know both players, I think, lost money, but we rallied in the end. We rallied in the end. And I think the important thing here is to see the rhythm of that rally and what it takes. The mine needs a special kind of run to make the money. There's 20 bucks. So he is at 1,000, 2,000, 1,275, 1,295. So he lost, what is that? 105 or 205 bucks. The other guy, 1,225, 1,250. My God, they're within $5. Isn't that great? They're within 30 bucks of each other. They're like the exact same. 1,295 versus 1,265. So 30 bucks difference between the two players. Nice little run there. And if you can catch that little run, the mine gets you into a place where, pardon me, the mine gets you into a place where the tiered up bets start hitting for big money, right? We got 4 hits at 56 bucks and 1 hit at 66. You know, if you get one more 66 hit, or you level to level 5 and grab the next hit at 77, those hits become bang, bang, bang. They become really nice, and it recovers your bankroll so quick. On a big run, that thing wins really fast, and it can recover pretty well. The problem is that you can get donked on those early 7s, and when you level up 7, and you do that 3 or 4 times in a row, boy, it can hurt. It can hurt a lot. But the mine is I think the mine's fun. I like that 22 pressure version of it at the $1,000 level. You see our bankroll never really got taxed. We were down to like what? We lost 300 at one point, but you come back pretty quick on it. I think it's a fun one. So let's go back here. I'll give you some quick time for Q&A. I've got about 3 minutes here for Q&A, so I'll do the PCs and just make sure I'm not missing anything. Whoop, wrong place. I put that up here. PC. Let's see. Yeah, they should be 15. They should have been 27, not 30 for 1. They're not buys at 15. It would be 30. It would be $27 would have been the payment. I screwed those up. So that guy, I probably owe that guy another 20 or 30 bucks. So thanks for catching that. I know that Greg caught it too. I was thinking 64 across when I was paying that out. So thanks for the tisk on that. I appreciate it. Any other cues that I have to answer? Looks like no. All right, that's it. Let's go to the final words. And I think, oh, you know what the final thoughts are? Let's finalize the votes. Where are the votes? The votes are this. It looks like if I end the poll right now, which boom, click the button, end the poll. I just did it. Hard Hat Award is Brian, Hawaii Crap Shares, 37%. Joe, 30%. Ken, 20%. Craig, 11%. 43 votes in. All those votes count 3x. I'm going to get a screenshot of that. So I save it. I will put another poll out on both ProCraps channel and the CGTV channel today. Let the world vote all day long, and we'll see what happens. In the past, what's happened is players have started out this session ahead and have lost because the daytime voting takes over. So we'll see what happens today. Good luck to all you guys. All 4 of you, I and everybody in the chat, but the 4 that are nominated, I really appreciate you. You guys are fantastic. The work that you're putting in to level us up, Joe specifically, the level up stuff that you're doing is fantastic. And now you're to the point, which you probably don't even realize this. Maybe you do, I don't know. But you're to the point now where I've seen you give other people advice during their lives and in chat. And it's well-founded, solid, researched advice. Like, oh, okay, Joe said it. That must be the way it is. Like, you're getting to be that person now, right? Where before you were starting out and you were admittedly like, hey, I'm just learning what I'm doing here. Now you're like, you know, you're becoming an authority, and it's because of the time you're putting in. So I think you guys are all awesome. I appreciate all of you. I'm going to go take a quick 4-minute hiatus. I'll see you in the garage for this same feed. I'm going to put the feed back up there, and we'll see you out there for the Latterson version today. And wish me luck. See you in about 5 or 10 minutes. Thanks. Bye.